I'm going to play the saw this evening, and Richard has asked me to say a little bit about it. It's a piece that I've created for some gallery performances that I was asked to do recently. We're looking at the notion of sustainability. I just heard the talk of sustainable employment. So it's obviously a bit of a buzzword at the moment, but we were looking at notions of sustainable eating and sustainable food. And one of the things, I've just got back from China, one of the things that they eat a lot out there that we don't seem to eat here is insects. And I really genuinely believe that that's something that I think in the next sort of 5 years, we're going to be eating them here. And I've eaten some and they actually taste rather nice. But what I wanted to do was to try and find a way of integrating that thought into a piece for the saw. Richard and I, we were fortunate enough a few years ago to work with the very great musician Tom Waits. I was a musical director on an opera that Richard also performed in with Robert Wilson, who I believe Richard interviewed in this context a while ago. And Tom recently was talking about this very, very amazing thing that he'd heard, which was a field recording made by a guy called Jim Wilson in the States, who had recorded a field of crickets. Crickets obviously is something that is a very edible thing, but they also make the most ridiculous sound. And this particular recording, the piece itself is supposed to last for an hour, but you'll be glad to know that I won't play the full version. But what you will hear, you'll hear a little extract at the beginning of the I'm going to play with a field recording. You'll hear the sound of the crickets themselves in real time, the real sound of the crickets. And then what you will hear is the sound of the crickets dropped. Sonically, they're lowered and slowed down. And what happens is that generates a rather incredible sound. And I will stop yabbering away and I will play. And so this is me playing along with a field recording by an incredible guy called Jim Wilson, and I'm going to perform with a field of crickets.
extraordinary David Coulter. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!